Bitch, Big Lotto and Nicki Minaj, girl, they are going at it on Twitter, honey, and it is not cute, bitch. This is what's going on. So, bitch, listen, it all started when Super Freaky Girl was submitted to the rap categories at the Grammys, but was moved to the pop categories by the committee. So, of course, Nicki was pissed the fuck off, right? Of course she should be. So, Nicki tweeted out and said, I have no prob being moved out the rap category as long as we are all being treated fairly. If Super Freaky Girl has to be moved out of rap, then so does Big Energy. Anyone who says diff is simply a Nicki hater or a troll. I'd rather love to see a more street record win, male or female. It just, what girl? I don't know what IGJ, girl, I don't know what that means. Right is right. I don't know what that means, bitch, but if you do, let me know in the comments. So then Big Lotto responds and she said, damn, I can't win for losing all these awards noms. I can't even celebrate. So then Nicki says, this Karen has probably mentioned my name in over 100 interviews, says she waited in line for Pink Friday with her Barbie chain on, bangs, pink hair, but today scratch off decades to be silent rather than speak up for the black women she called her biggest inspiration. So then she showed this and says, I agree with you. However, because of where we left off, I don't think you need to bring my name song up to prove your point. That is from Big Lotto, right? And then Big Lotto responds and says, first of all, I text you because I didn't want to do the internet shit with someone I looked up to. Past tense, bitch. Just like the first time I DM'd you asking about your ongoing subtweets. I wanted to speak up because, like I said, I do agree, but the way you going about it seems malicious, especially after how we left off. Then she goes on to say, I have ignored countless subtweets since March and instead addressed you in the DM. You're asking why I didn't speak up in your defense? It's the same answer I gave you when you asked why I didn't congratulate you. You're literally older than my mom trying to be a bully. Girl, she called her older than her mom. Bitch, then Nicki Minaj says, at this time, I thought you was at least 35, bitch. Girl. Then Nicki responds and says, age shaming when you look like you the one pushing 40. Age shaming but was begging for a feature. Imagine what them jeans gonna do in 10 years. Oh, so you in your 20s? Oh, okay then. At least it matched your album sales. You sold 20,000, right? Mad you flopped. That's why you really mad. Oh, girl, you just don't mess with the Queen Nicki. I'm sorry. Bitch, let's just do a part 2 because we have a lot more to cover. Nicki Minaj is not done, honey. All right, I'll see you in part 2, bitch. I'll see you in part 2. And girl, don't forget to follow. Damn. Bitch, welcome to part 2 of the Nicki Minaj and Lotto drama on Twitter. This is part 2. Part 1 is already up, so make sure you check that out. And girl, let's just jump into it. And girl, don't forget to follow, bitch, okay? So listen, where we left off, right? So Nicki says, who want to hear the reference tracks of scratch off ghostwriters rapping her bars? She used me and the Barbs in every interview until that album sold double wood. Now she wiping the spray tan off and being a Karen. They black when it's beneficial, child. Ooh, girl. And then Nicki takes it a step further and puts out the receipts. She says, now pay attention. Every DM from Scratch Off is about a feature. I was kind every time, but Scratch Off feels she has pulled behind the scenes with a few different white men. Won't name right now. Now look at my next tweet to see the very next message she sent me after I declined 3 features. Okay, so let's read this. So it says, hi, how are you? If you want me to listen to something, you should be able to send me in this message. So she sent it, right? So then Lotto says, I'm so good. Here's a record. My label said they sent it to Josh Berkman just now, but I wanted to hit you artist to artist first. Let me know what you think. Honest. So Nicki says, okay, I got it. I'll give you my feedback on it once I listen back a few times. So she says, thank you, Lotto, right? So then Nicki says, hey, mama, I think you came off on the song, but I don't hear myself on it. Are you working on an album or just working on the next single? So then Lotto responds and says, I respect it, my next album. Is there a specific direction you're looking for? I had a couple in, okay, let's go. I had a couple in mind, but just sent my fave first. Okay, so then Nicki says, maybe not a real explicit record, but the other thing is the song does better when I get on it after it's already making a cultural impact. So, whatever you love and really believe in, if it takes off organically, that may be a bigger moment. I'm working on my album right now anyway, so I'm in that little crunch time phase. But I think we'll both know when it makes sense. Even as you finish the album, you may come across something you feel fits me more. Either way, it'll work itself out. I mean, that honestly sounds super fucking nice. So then Lotto says, okay, bet, I get it. I got you. Thanks, Nick. So then she said, Hey, I wanted to reach back out. I know you said you wanted to do a song that was kind of growing on its own. I have this song, Big Energy, that's #1 on Rhythmic and Urban Radio. Last week was 42 on Billboard. I don't know if you hear yourself on it or not, but wanted to see what your thoughts were maybe on a remix. Bitch, we're gonna do a part 3 now. Okay, check back in part 3. It's gonna be already... Bitch, welcome back to part 3 now of the Nicki Minaj and Lotto drama going on right now. If you haven't watched part 2 and 1, it is already up. Don't forget to follow, and let's just jump back in. So Nicki says, look at how this Karen makes up a fake beef in a passive-aggressive attempt to show her frustration about me politely declining 3 features requests. Scratch Off is just an entitled Karen who blames others for her album flopping. Better stop it, Scratch Off, girl. So then she shows this response and says, what's up? I've shown you nothing but the utmost respect and genuine love as a fan and someone who looked up to you. Hate that you were allowing people to convince you otherwise. You know what I meant. So then Nicki responds and says, hey, before I respond to this, what exactly are you talking about so that I can give you a clear response? I'm seeing this for the first time right now, by the way. So then Lotto responds, so most recently, the interview you DM'd at Hollandland Media on Twitter about and our tweets that followed. It's clear they was about that, but I'm trying to figure out what happened. Like, what changed? I've shown you too much genuine love for that. So Nicki says, you've shown me too much genuine love for what? To be exempt from something? I could say the same thing, but would you or Bigfoot care? No. It's clear it was about what? You talking in circles. Say what you said. Here's an example. Nicki, when you said it was clear, you were talking about when I said. That's how you have a real talk. Let's start at what you said. I don't talk in circles and I don't get questioned. We see everything. Trust. It's clear as day. Did you think I got to where I am by not peeping everything? Do you think I don't know every release schedule at every record label? Did you think I don't know how many things move up on the list as soon as I say I'm about to do something? LOL. Well, if you like to actually talk, let me know. It would probably be better on the phone though, because I don't like back and forth texting. So many things can get misconstructed, and I know people usually use text to spice up their group chats. There's actually a lot I think you should know though. So Lotto says, yeah, I'd like to talk too, because you bringing up other people and release dates that don't got nothing to do with me or what I'm talking about. Who's talking in circles? I referenced the tweets and my confusion with where all this pressure is coming from. Again, I've showed you nothing but love. I'm the one trying to have a real talk, not indirect subtweets. Straight up, I've ignored so much in hopes it wasn't what I thought it was from someone I looked up to. Girl, we're gonna need about part 4, bitch. Damn. See you there. Bitch, welcome to part 4 of the Nicki Minaj and Lotto drama. If you have not caught up, girl, just check out my TikTok. I have part 1, 2, and 3 up. And let's just jump back into this because this is so freaking messy. Also, girl, go ahead and follow, okay, bitch? So, let's jump in. So, Nicki says, notice a pattern. Oh, okay. You only get called out when you pass on their features. I never diss my idols for not giving me a feature. I bowed to Lauryn Hill feet when I met her. Feature or no feature? Should I call her old now? She a grandmother and still out rapping you. So Lotto responds and says, the feature was never the problem. You passed on the 2 songs and I still showed love. You not the only person I've sent songs to that passed, LMAO. Never took offense. I'm a rapper. Cute way to spin the narrative though. So then Lotto says, I literally named you as my dream collab multiple times in multiple interviews. Like I told you, OTP, no idea what the fuck that means. If you know, let me know in the comments. I looked up to you. You still never answered my question about where the random shade started coming from. With all this being said, this wasn't just about a Grammy category. You being funny, bringing me up to defend your case, knowing our last convo didn't end on good terms. You literally told me I'm not flourishing and no one cares about my little song. Again, here we go, OTP. LOL, Nicki Minaj. Then, girl, it gets messy, bitch. Been subbing super freaky grandma is married and related to a fucking R. You ain't gonna bully me, bitch. My idol turned rival. Now you hating. So then Nicki responds, 1, didn't care about R when she was begging for features. 2, didn't care about Kodak's past. 3, didn't care about the accusations made about Dr. Luke who produced Big Energy. And 4, newsflash scratch off, I've never R'd anyone. I've inspired millions. You're one of them, bozo. So then Nicki says, y'all keep letting these bozos weaponize the word R when they're being dragged and not holding them accountable for not actually caring about our victims in real life. They have the same 2 drags about me and one of them ain't about me. That's how you know when you that big. I'll post them my goddamn self, referring to this tweet that Nicki wrote. They'll all tell you I write too. I heard a few of your riffs too before they came out too, boo. You forgot we all collab with the same writers. Difference is I don't deny it. The world's seen me writing since 16 on national TV though. Bitch, listen, I'm sure this isn't far from over, so make sure you follow and stay tuned because if Lotto and Nicki Minaj keep going, honey, you will hear it here first. I love you guys so much. Are you Team Lotto or Team Nicki? Comment down below. Don't forget to follow, and girls, stay tuned for the next drama video. Mwah. It is nearly 11 p.m. and I am screaming and my neighbor already hates me, bitch. So, girl, I cannot get evicted for this shit, all right? Damn.